Kenta, tonight you bring the GHC heavyweight champion Marifucci over here? You think we're scared of him? We done beat you before. We've beat you down multiple times. Tonight's gonna be no different, Kenta.
And Homicide, don't think we forgot about you, boy. Samoa Joe, tomorrow night, Midtown Manhattan. It's gonna be time to man up, boys. Time to man up.
Man up.
It is September 15th, 2006. We are in East Windsor, Connecticut, as Ring of Honor kicks off Glory by Honor 5 weekend. Dave Prazak joined at this time by Jared David, getting things started off with tag team action. Two graduates out of the ROH Wrestling School, Pele Primo in the ring right now, and Rhett Titus, that take on the Ring Crew Express of Gunn and Marco.
Dave, a little bit of a different environment here. The show was almost canceled due to a permit problem, so we've got a tent, a little bit of a different environment. The weather outside isn't so great. So these wrestlers, it's a little different feel. It's kind of like a football game with bad weather. You never know how it's going to affect the different people.
And it's going to be an interesting setting for the wrestling fans just to watch this event with this tent overhead as Pele Primo trying to use his speed as he takes Marcos off his feet with the head scissors.
And in comes Rhett
Titus. Gunn and Marcos finally making their return to Ring of Honor competition as Dunn tagged in. Big back body drop for Pele Primo. And a chop for Rhett Titus sends him down to the canvas.
Dunn now chops away at Primo, sends him off the ropes. Up he goes, fireman's carry, no, but Primo escapes.
Nice head scissors by Pele, and a drop kick from Rhett Titus. Goes for the cover. Unable to kick out. Of course, tomorrow night we make our big debut at the Manhattan Center Grand Ballroom in New York City. Stars from Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan in attendance here tonight. As Rhett Titus with a big clothesline on Dunn. Puts the leg. He gets his shoulder up.
I really like the intensity on Rhett Titus. You know, his career's kind of just starting out, but he seems to have a good foundation, Dave.
And all the wrestling school graduates from ROH have the tools for a career in professional wrestling, but not not quite going to do very well for them. Ring of Honor on the receiving end of some great tag team work from an established duo in Ring of Honor competition. Assisted senton right there off the shoulders. And Don Marcos pick up the victory.
Here on who is the Ring Crew Express!
For Ring of Honor. It's a very good weekend because this is the weekend that the Kings of Wrestling show their dominance. You see, we are, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the best tag team in the wrestling business today. Issuing a challenge to you guys, Dunn and Marcos. Why don't we get this started so we can show everybody here why the Kings of Wrestling are the hottest tag team going today.
Team titles, coming here and challenging Dunn and Marcos to a tag team match, which isn't very fair. I mean, Dunn and Marcos had to wrestle already tonight.
Yeah, Dunn and Marcos already picked up a victory. They should be in the locker room unwinding, getting dressed, maybe going out later. And instead, they're having to face the Kings of Wrestling, Dave.
And out of all places, Chris Hero's live journal, we had to find out that it was Castagnoli and Hero that stole the Tag Team Championship belts several weeks ago, just to show that they can be taken away from Aries and Strong at a moment's notice. We'll see tomorrow night just how much Hero and Castagnoli have on their side, talent-wise, in terms of taking them legally from them in a match.
Right now, Chris Hero with Dunn knocks him down with the big chop.
And Castagnoli back in.
You gotta think that Hero and Castagnoli, this was their plan all along, to come in and challenge a team that already competed. But Dunn and Marcos had no idea this was coming.
No preparation whatsoever for facing Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. Trying to use Dunn and Marcos as examples here, maybe a little bit of a warm-up before tomorrow night. It would be hilarious if Dunn and Marcos were able to squeak out a victory against Hero and Castagnoli on the eve of their title shot. And Jimmy Bauer entering the booth here at the tent.
Well, it's misty now. It's getting a little rainy. Let's just hope that it just stays this way misty. But I just got to make fun of Chris Hero for a second. He goes on the internet and claims they won the belts. What kind of person goes on the internet and does that? What's next? He's going to be fake posting on message boards about himself? Ugh.
Good point there, Jimmy Bauer. Stay on top of things. On the shoulders of Castagnoli. Big boot to the side of the head into the dislocator. Cover. Only two. Well, Hero and Castagnoli have had the advantage in this match since the action has been brought back inside the ring. Castagnoli stomping away on Dunn. That was a warning from referee Paul Turner. The European uppercut from Double C. Tags Hero back in.
Chris Hero now coming in the ring. Hero and Castagnoli looking to double team Dunn. Here he comes and gets taken down with a double back elbow.
Hero grabbing the cravat around the head and the neck of Dunn from this position. They're going to wear him down, driving the elbow into the top of the head and talking that garbage in the direction of Marcos. Steps through the ropes, takes the attention of the referee. You don't necessarily want to do that because Hero and Castagnoli will double team your partner behind the referee's back.
Hero stomping on the hands of Dunn. Very cheap tactic there. But Dunn starting to fight back. Comes off the ropes. Oh, but gets hit by Hero. Oh, what a counter. Sunset flip.
Hero rolls all the way through and hurling. There's the tag. Marcos, the legal man. Tries his shoulder into the midsection of Hero. Through the legs he goes. And DDT on Chris Hero. Here comes Castagnoli. Trying to take him over with the sunset flip. Claudio elevates him. But stops on the foot of Double C. Inverted DDT. Taylor. Not the legal man though. Good officiating by Paul Turner. Now both Dunn and Marcos looking to double team Double C.
Here comes Claudio off the ropes. Gets with a kick to the gut and a kick to the head.
Catches the boot. Hero with the forearm for Marcos. They've got Dunn up on the shoulders of Double C.
Come on, Hero!
Now Hero's got Marcos and places him on the shoulders as well. What's this? Unbelievable strength shown by Castagnoli. Hero twists their arms together and connects with boots to the side of both men's heads.
Unorthodox but very effective offense here, Dave, from the Kings of Wrestling.
Very creative. And the fans letting them hear it. They might have some creative maneuvers in their repertoire, but they have attitudes that these fans just do not like. Gotta hand it to Marcos, firing away on Chris Hero. Assistant slice spread number 2, but no, up on the shoulder of Castagnoli. Big boot to the side of the head of Dunn. And there's the KRS-1. And the 3 count. KRS-1 stands for Kings Reign Supreme. Will they reign supreme tomorrow night as they get a shot at the World Tag Team title?
And number 2 is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be actually 1
Here we go, let's get out of here. Come on.
You guys suck!
Nigel McGuinness. Once again, you and I are going to stand face to face in a Ring of Honor ring. And don't think I've forgotten what happened the last time you and I met, when you were the pure champion and we met in Dayton, and you threw a photographer at me to keep me out of the ring and win by countout. Don't think I've forgotten that, Nigel. But don't think I haven't noticed the change in your behavior in the last couple of months either. I've seen how you valiantly battled Bryan Danielson. I saw how you battled Bryan Danielson to a bloody match in Great Britain. I saw how he finally defeated you for the pure title. I saw how you battled him to a 1-1 draw, 60 minutes. I watched all that. So now the question in my mind is this. Am I facing the Nigel McGuinness that isn't afraid to cut corners, to take a shortcut to win? Or am I fighting the Nigel McGuinness that battles valiantly, that never says die? Well, Nigel, the answer to that question is this. I don't care. You see, in all the hubbub around you these days, Nigel, the fact that you're going to be wrestling for the GHC heavyweight title, the fact that you are the greatest pure champion Ring of Honor ever had, I think people may have forgotten who Christopher Daniels really is. People might have forgotten what it means to be God's gift to professional wrestling. So I think tonight I'm going to remind the Ring of Honor fans who I really am by reminding you just how good I can be. And the only thing you can do about that, Nigel McGuinness, is say your prayers.
So, Chris, you don't care which McGuinness it is? The one who cuts corners or the valiant fighter? They're one and the same, sunshine. Either way, I get the job done and I win. Tonight's not going to be any different. I'm not going to take anything away from you, Chris. You are everything you say you are. You are one of the greatest wrestlers there is in this business. But if you've been watching me, you've been watching all the things you say, you have to know I'm coming up there with you. So be ready, because I'm going to use that wave of momentum here in Ring of Honor and around the world tomorrow night in Manhattan to take that belt from Marufuji, the GHC Global Heavyweight Champion.
Participant number 1, being accompanied by Lacey, weighing 174 pounds, Jimmy Jacob.
bring back that reality. But nobody can never be confused and think I'm fucking Mike Tyson and I'm a heavyweight champion. I'm a little nigga. That's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling niggas 3 times my size.
gentlemen, your attention, please. Colt Cabana has asked me to make an announcement on his behalf. He would like to clear something up. He and Lacey did not reach third base in the bushes 40 minutes ago.
We're ready for full corner survival as Evans extends the hand to Lacey and almost gets kicked in the arm by Jimmy Jacobs for his trouble. There's the opening bell.
I don't even like this man that much. Like, yo, Lacey's a catch. Let's give that for him. Cold Salt Pimp! Cold Salt Pimp! Cold Salt Pimp! Cold Salt Pimp!
Well, Jack Evans gets his crowd behind Colt Cabana a little bit for his recent activities with Lacey. Caught in the shower by Jimmy Jacobs. Along with Lacey, Colt Cabana, what were they doing in the shower? We'll leave that up to the viewers at home.
Jimmy Jacobs, I don't think he's ever been the same since walking in on Colt and Lacey in the shower.
Ricky Reyes getting things started off with Jack Evans. Quick near fall for Reyes, keeping control of the head of Jack Evans. Evans, one of the top high flyers, one of the top aerial specialists in Ring of Honor today. He gets in the arms, gets a near fall once again. 2 men in the ring at a time, tags are necessary, and the first fall wins the matchup.
It's almost as if Jimmy Jacobs didn't notice that Jack Evans bumped into him. Jimmy Jacobs is like in a completely different world, Dave.
Holding on to the wrist lock is Ricky Reyes. Of course, BJ Whitmer sidelined at the hands of Jimmy Jacobs in Chicago Ridge, Illinois, on the instructions of Lacey, who has not been able to deal with the fact that BJ Whitmer left Lacey's Angels, the team that earned championship gold here in Ring of Honor. Instructed him to take out BJ Whitmer, and Jacobs relentlessly going after the injured ankle and severely injuring it even further. He's going to need surgery, and he is on the sidelines because of Lacey barking orders at Jimmy Jacobs. But right now it's Ricky Reyes getting drop kicked right there from Ricky Reyes.
Evans takes him down, springboard 540 kick, and Reyes, I think, wants to get out of there.
There he was. Jimmy Jacobs still sulking in the corner because of the Colts of Pimp chant. He just got tagged in. I don't think he realizes that. Jacobs and Cabana are going to have to wrestle one another here. They are opponents. You got to wonder what's going through Lacey's mind right now. He's got the contract of Jimmy Jacobs, looking to make some money off this kid. So it's in her interest that he win the match, but then again, she's messing around with Colt Cabana. This has to be a pressing matter on the mind of Jimmy Jacobs because he wants to keep Lacey happy, but if he does damage to her boyfriend, basically, she's not going to be happy. He's in a very precarious position here just making a choice what he's going to do. You fight Colt Cabana? You ask Lacey, what am I supposed to do? Do you dye your hair a normal color? Colt Cabana extends the hand to Jacobs.
Jacobs doesn't seem too eager to shake his hand, Dave.
Jimmy, when me and Colt were buddies, we used to share girls all the time.
Cabana just getting under the skin of Jimmy Jacobs. He's so pathetic. Isn't it obvious that Lacey shows no interest in Jimmy Jacobs whatsoever, other than trying to make money off him in wrestling? All she does is scream at him. She's never happy with Jimmy Jacobs. But she's very happy with Colt Cabana.
Well, a friend of Lacey's should be a friend of Jimmy's. But Jimmy just needs to bite the bullet and accept Colt Cabana in his lifetime.
What was that all about? Colt Cabana very happy with himself. Collar and elbow tie up and sends Jimmy Jacobs down to the canvas. Jacobs is so pathetic. Look at him. All because he's obsessed with Lacey and he thinks that they're going to one day have children together. It's a dream, Jimmy. It's never going to happen. Collar and elbow tie up once again. Back down he goes. Colt Cabana just pissing him off. Showboating. And he spits at Colt Cabana.
Well, Dave, Colt's just trying to have fun. I mean, I don't really think he takes all this drama from Jimmy Jacobs that seriously.
Not at all.
I wonder if Colt realizes really how much he's affecting Jimmy Jacobs.
I don't think he really cares how much he's affecting Jimmy Jacobs. As long as he has plans for after the show. Jacobs sends Cabana off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, down goes Jimmy. Steps over Jimmy Jacobs. Big hip toss, takes Jacobs down. Another big hip toss.
Come on, Jimmy! Come on!
Asking Jacobs to keep on fighting.
1, 2, 3.
Well, Jimmy Jacobs doesn't seem too eager to engage here. If he doesn't want to be in the ring, maybe he should just tag out.
Came charging at Cabana, just moved out of the way. Once again, Jacobs is making a complete fool out of himself.
That's what Jimmy Jacobs does best.
Cabana tagging out as Ricky Reyes back into the match. Going to work on Jacobs now. Reyes sends him off. Nice elevation on the drop kick. No press. Jacobs kicks out. Gut wrench suplex coming up from one half of the former tag team champions here in Ring of Honor.
And now Reyes is just stomping away on Jimmy Jacobs and picking him up by that ridiculous pink hair.
A lot of things about Jimmy Jacobs are ridiculous these days. Chest first into the buckle he goes, and a world of pain down on the canvas. Lacey yelling at Jimmy Jacobs as usual. Things are not going his way. Able to kick out. Hard kick to the back from Reyes. Handful of hair by Reyes, picking Jimmy Jacobs up off the canvas.
And as angry and mad as Ricky Reyes always looks all the time, you would think it was his girl that Colt Cabana was getting with.
Bucks his head, gets kicked by Jacobs. Forearm strikes now. Fire up by Ricky Reyes. Jacobs getting very aggressive. Headbreaker. Jacobs needs to tag out here if possible. He's able to fire up right there and the combination.
Jimmy Jacobs has the arm of Ricky Reyes.
Holding onto the wrist lock, and Lacey up on the ring apron.
She's pointing at Colt.
Lacey's telling Jacobs and Cabana to work together here. Work as a unit. Is Lacey technically managing Cabana now, or is it just a love interest? I mean, I don't understand the situation here.
It's kind of an odd request on the part of Lacey, considering this is a one-fall matchup.
And working as a team, almost like a tag team.
Except Jimmy Jacobs didn't want to
Yeah,
tag
he doesn't
in.
want to tag in necessarily. That's not going to keep Lacey happy. Lacey wants Jimmy Jacobs to win matches, make her some money, but she also wants to keep Colt Cabana happy. But they're supposed to be opponents in this match.
Tags the head of Jimmy Jacobs. I guess that's
Here we
legal.
go, hit the ropes.
Has Ricky Reyes up. Props in a heart attack position.
But Cabana moves out of the way. Jacobs just sort of dives into nothing, making Jacobs look like a fool.
Well, more than a fool.
Yeah. Lacey wants to keep Colt Cabana and keep Jimmy Jacobs. Very weird situation. Headbutts from Jimmy Jacobs now. He wants her cake and eat it too, or Jacobs and eat Cabana. Never mind. Keeping control of the head of Ricky Reyes.
One chancery here from Jimmy Jacobs. Reyes trying to escape, and Jacobs pulls him into the corner and allows Colt Cabana to miss the tag.
Kicking away at the shoulder.
Give him a big boot, Jimmy. Give him a big boot.
Waistlock by Colt Cabana. Teamwork? No, not tonight. Waistlock takedown by Cabana. Cover by Cabana here. Only gets two. Jack Evans stepping into the ring, potentially to break up the pin attempt. Uppercut from Cabana. Nightmare brings Reyes down. Twisting away on the neck. Cabana with Reyes into the corner now. Makes the tag to Jimmy Jacobs. Jacobs slowly steps through the ropes. Going to work on Reyes. Headbutt from Jacobs.
Yeah, it seems like it stunned Ricky Reyes. Now Jimmy Jacobs shoots him off the ropes. Reyes slides through though, and a nice spin kick right to the gut.
Quick neck breaker from Ricky Reyes. Looked over at Cabana, he's not going to tag him.
Something obscene gesture in the direction of Cabana.
In comes Jack Evans. Hook to the midsection of Jacobs. Great agility shown from Evans as always. Reversal of the Irish Whip. Evans off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. And comes springboarding off the second rope and gets the elbow right to the chest of Jimmy Jacobs. Drop kicks him to the floor. Sasuke special. Takes out both Jimmy Jacobs and Colt Cabana and brings these fans to their feet. Cover. Only two. Evans out to the floor as Ricky Reyes going to work on Jimmy Jacobs.
Evans never saw Reyes coming, and now Reyes spun into a Liger bomb there, but decided to release the hold. Here comes Jack Evans.
Going for the springboard head scissors, but too much power from Ricky Reyes. Up on the shoulders. He's looking to choke him out. Dragon sleeper. This could be it for Jack Evans right here. But Cabana with the cape up to break it up. No one gets out of the Dragon sleeper of Ricky Reyes. Cabana now going to work on Reyes. No, Reyes kicking away at the legs. Oh, Colt Cabana.
Kick to the back as well. Then a spin kick right to the quad.
Cabana with a series of strikes. Lines up and a big elbow. Sends him down. Cabana butterflying the arms, maybe looking for the Colt 45. Looks the clothesline attempt into the gut by Jimmy Jacobs and a series of headbutts. Reyes sent to the boot of Cabana. Well, Jacobs and Cabana, they're supposed to be working as a team. That's what Lacey wanted. So they're double teaming Ricky Reyes. Double boots to the midsection. Oh, they're working well as a team. So right there.
As Colt Cabana almost took the head off of Jimmy Jacobs. Now Reyes sends Cabana to the outside.
There's with Jimmy Jacobs. Trying to gain the advantage here. This lock. German suplex by Reyes. The Cabana pulling Ricky Reyes out to the floor to break up the pin attempt. Keep your eye on Jack Evans. Watch out for that tag, kid.
Somersault, leg drop right to the throat.
The 450 leg drop from Jack Evans. And who knows what will happen next with Lacey, Colt Cabana, and Jimmy Jacobs.
Talk about the birds and the bees when you're older, all right? That's the kind of situation you want to get yourself into.
Colt Cabana.
Yo, buddy. That's the man. Thank you very much.
Hey, come, maybe now.
And it's Nigel McGuinness set to take on the fallen angel Christopher Daniels in a rematch from a bout that we saw back at the Weekend of Champions here in Ring of Honor. Nigel was able to come out with the victory in that particular matchup, winning by countout as he had the pure title at that point in time. Right now, collar and elbow tie-up as he backs Christopher Daniels into the corner.
Nigel using his strength there to bully Daniels into the corner, but gives the clean break as requested by the referee.
Tomorrow night in New York City, Nigel McGuinness has an opportunity to take the GHC Heavyweight Championship from new GHC champ Naomichi Marufuji, who will make his first defense here in Ring of Honor.
Should Nigel McGuinness win the GHC Heavyweight Championship, the Japanese press has speculated that Mitsuharu Misawa himself is next in line for a shot at the title.
The Pro Wrestling Noah office offered Ring of Honor the opportunity to host the very first defense of the GHC Heavyweight Championship, and obviously Ring of Honor officials jumped at that opportunity. A true honor it is to have that title defended here in ROH.
Right now, inside trip there from Nigel McGuinness, and wasting no time going out to the leg and knee of Christopher Daniels.
Checking on the condition right here is referee Paul Turner. Keeping him grounded right here as the leg tied up. Nigel McGuinness now. Keeping that leg down on the canvas.
And Nigel doing a good job of keeping Christopher Daniels on the canvas, which is certainly to Nigel McGuinness' advantage. Nigel McGuinness likes to obviously use the European style, a lot of mat-based work. And right now just trying to keep Daniels down.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Trying to force those shoulders against the canvas. Taking control of the knuckle lock here, but Daniels back to his feet. Test of strength here between these two men. Chest to chest they go.
And Nigel trying to use his height to bring down Daniels, but Daniels really fighting back here.
Both of these men very powerful wrestlers. Both spend a whole lot of time in the gym. And right here, it's Christopher Daniels. He's turned the tide on Nigel McGuinness. It was just a moment ago that Daniels was in this position. But Nigel nips up, picks away one hand of the knuckle lock, and takes out the legs of Daniels. Only a 1 count. Backside from McGuinness. Gets a near fall once again. Pulls him up. Get only 2. Nice exchange right there from these two men.
Yeah, if you're Nigel McGuinness, got to give you some confidence there to out-wrestle Christopher Daniels like that in the early going.
Definitely. Nigel McGuinness had an illustrious pure title reign, perhaps the greatest pure champion in Ring of Honor history.
Most people would agree with that.
Yeah, a series of excellent matches against all comers. Mastered the pure title rules, specifically the count-out aspect, where the title could potentially change hands on a count-out. Mastered getting his opponent counted out and sneaking back inside the ring at the last split second to win the match without having to make his opponent get pinned or submit.
When it comes to fighting on the outside, Nigel McGuinness, perhaps the most dangerous wrestler in Ring of Honor.
And he did earn the fans' respect through that pure title reign, because he did demonstrate just how skilled of a scientific wrestler he is. Almost 1 year he held on to that championship. And now it's Christopher Daniels with the upper hand in this matchup. In the very same position we saw McGuinness in just a moment ago.
McGuinness now visibly frustrated after having been out-wrestled a little bit there by Chris Daniels.
I think that match for tomorrow night is on the mind of Nigel McGuinness right now.
Well, how could it not be? Nigel McGuinness has to be so nervous this weekend. Arguably the biggest match of his life tomorrow night at the Manhattan Center.
Single-handed knuckle lock now once again. McGuinness coming off that classic series of matches against Bryan Danielson. The unification match in England.
And Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness in those matches inflicted so much damage. Honestly, there's no way they could be recovered by now. It's only been a few weeks since their last encounter, and it's going to end up playing a factor this weekend for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. He's not 100%. He had to wrestle for 60 minutes just a few weeks ago in St. Paul, Minnesota against Danielson. Bryan Danielson suffering the shoulder injury just 3 weeks ago. Out of action tonight to prepare for the matchup against Kenta is Bryan Danielson, letting that shoulder rest, as we know how important the main event of tomorrow night's card in New York City is. Kenta versus Danielson with the ROH World title on the line. I mean, Kenta's undefeated in ROH so far.
So you can't blame Danielson for taking the night off. Some people say he shouldn't be wrestling, period, and he should be getting surgery to repair the injuries to his shoulder. But instead, he will be defending the ROH World title tomorrow night against Kenta, and I think Kenta is the stiffest test that Danielson has had to face.
Without a doubt. A very creative maneuver right there from Nigel McGuinness, putting pressure on the arm of Christopher Daniels. Has changed it up into the hammerlock now. You know, despite the shady tactics that Nigel used from time to time during his pure title reign,
pulling on someone's eyes,
or utilizing the iron, or utilizing chairs at ringside, or closed fists behind the referee's back when he isn't looking. He is a great scientific wrestler. He's very gifted in that ring. We're seeing it right here against Christopher Daniels. Maintaining that hammerlock, but Daniels turns it around on McGuinness. Drop toe hold. Maintaining control of the arm of Daniels.
Really digging deep on that arm bar. Putting all his weight on the back of Christopher Daniels as well.
Modification right here of the Shinamaki, the Cobra Clutch. Trying to take away the oxygen of Christopher Daniels from his position. Maintaining control of the arm and tosses Daniels overhead by the arm. Cover. And he gets two.
But McGuinness, not wasting any time, goes right back after Daniels with another submission hold.
There's a whole lot of pressure on the neck, twisting away on the chin.
Half Nelson chin lock here from Nigel McGuinness as Daniels starts to make his way back to his feet.
Backed into the corner by McGuinness. You see the clean break? No, drives the shoulder into the midsection. Daniels reverses the Irish whip. McGuinness puts on the brakes in the corner, gets the elbow to the side of the face. Headstand in the corner, and there we see the tent coming into play. Both wrestlers having to adapt to these conditions here with the tent.
And Nigel put the tent up, but he may not have seen it at first. It may have provided just that momentary distraction that Christopher Daniels needed.
It allows Christopher Daniels to try to shake some life back into his arm that Nigel is focused on. Boot to the gut of McGuinness. Breaker from Daniels. Drives the knee down, gets good elevation on it. Heading neck snap. Hooks the leg. McGuinness kicks out.
Daniels now picking up Nigel McGuinness. No, instead, twisting the neck of McGuinness.
Trying to soften up that neck, potentially for the Koji clutch to get a submission. Of course, last rights and the Angel's wings both do damage to the neck as well.
Wind up karate chop there from Daniels.
Displaying his skills.
I'm not sure what discipline of martial arts he's trained in.
Drops him down with the suplex right on his neck, jarring that body part. Again going for the cover, but not enough to put Nigel away. Gotta think Nigel needs some momentum going into tomorrow night's matchup.
Well, Daniels thought that was three. Had a few choice words for the referee there. Wow, takes him down.
More damage done to that neck. And still, Christopher Daniels hasn't regained feeling in that arm.
Twisting away at the neck once again is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Nigel now trying to find a way to get back to his feet. Can he fight off the hold?
He's back up. Daniels trying to maintain control of the head. And goes back to work on the arm of Christopher Daniels.
Top wrist lock takedown by Nigel McGuinness. And Daniels now in the corner. full twist of the arm by McGinnis. Sends Daniels into the buckle.
Gets the boot up right into the face of McGinnis.
What a counter there by Christopher Daniels. It looked like McGinnis, Dave, I think he was going to go for that running European uppercut, but Daniels was able to get the boot up.
Drives the knee down across the side of the head. Arabian press. Cross face right here. Will McGinnis give it up? Very close to the ropes, reaches that bottom rope. Good ring positioning. Knew where he was at and escaped.
Now Daniels heading towards the ropes. Maybe he was thinking about heading up top. Thought better of it, now going back after McGinnis.
Going to work on that neck once again. Shot to the midsection from McGinnis.
Starting to see more and more karate chops from Daniels. Focusing on the back of the neck. Trying to target a nerve in between the neck and the shoulder.
Face first into the turnbuckle goes Nigel. Forearm shot from Daniel.
1, 2.
Holds onto the arm. Holds the arm in headlock position, kicks away the leg, and drives Christopher Daniels shoulder first down to the mat. Both men feeling the effects of this matchup. Paul Turner administers a double count.
Daniels almost up to his feet. Both men up now. And a forearm for Daniels and a forearm for McGinnis as well. Both men, Dave, going back and forth.
This exchange, European uppercut from McGinnis. And again. Daniels right back up and right back down.
Yes!
Series of forearm strikes now. Has him backed into the corner. That's the elbow. And a running European uppercut. Elbow. Big lariat from McGinnis. Cover. Daniels kicks out. Larry to Nigel McGinnis has finished off several men here in ROH, but not enough to put away the Fallen Angel tonight.
Now McGinnis makes his way back over to Christopher Daniels. Picks him up. Gonna bring him into the corner. Perhaps wants to set him up at the top rope, but Daniels is blocking it, Dave. You see the foot right there blocking behind the knee.
Kick to the back and driving down across the chest with the arm. Headstand in the corner once again from McGinnis.
Looking at the 10th again. Heel kick. Takes down Daniels.
Cover. 1, 2. Only 2.
And that time, Dave, McGinnis knew the tent was there. Didn't allow it to distract him. And connected perfectly with that mule kick right to the chest of Christopher Daniels.
Nigel back on his feet. Daniels trying to shake off the effects.
Got Daniels in the corner again. Crotches him right on the top turnbuckle.
Any time for the Tower of London. No, Daniels escapes. Places McGinnis up top. Horse drop. Daniels now. Icon flies him off the top. Cover. Only 2 and still favoring the arm that McGinnis is focused on.
Daniels now back up to his feet. Moving over to McGinnis. Gotta be asking yourself, what is it gonna take to put Nigel McGinnis away? Maybe going for Angel's Wings here, Dave.
Sweeps the legs of Christopher Daniels, though. That's the clothesline. High knee. Crossing down, Koji touch. This could be it right here, Nigel. Thinking about tapping. Daniels still with the hold cinched in.
Maybe a good idea to tap out here, Dave. Why risk injury the night before challenging for the GHC Heavyweight Championship?
Very good point. Nigel not giving it up. able to roll the shoulder of Christopher Daniels against the canvas for a near fall, though.
Daniels arguing, saying his shoulders weren't down. I don't know if the referee had the best angle there. Daniels now going back after McGinnis. Kind of taking his sweet time here, Dave.
We're going to set him up for the best moonsault ever. That's him with the Uranagi.
Daniels looking up, sees the tents a little low in the corner. And almost like a field goal kicker. Trying to judge the layup.
Oh! Unable to utilize the best moonsault ever in these conditions. Near fall from McGinnis. Lariat from McGinnis. 1, 2, 3. He kicks out. Both wrestlers having to adapt to this tent overhead.
Certainly favors McGinnis, as he'd be a lot less likely to fly off the top rope compared to Christopher Daniels.
Crowd a little bit split here in East Windsor. He places Daniels on the top rope. Daniels been known to connect with the lariat from this position. But Daniels ducks. Springboard back elbow. And he can hit the Arabian press, but Nigel gets the knees up. He then drops him midsection first. Oh, London!
Here is your winner,
Nigel McGinnis with a big victory. And now he has that momentum behind him as he heads into tomorrow night's matchup, the historic GHC heavyweight title match against Marufuji.
Marufuji, you're next, pal.
And now on this, the eve of Glory by Honor. You know, an event that I'm very fond of. You see, at Glory by Honor, I became a part of Ring of Honor. At Glory by Honor, I've made statements. I walked into this company during Glory by Honor, and hell, I'll be at every Glory by Honor I can possibly be at. You see, tonight the statement that needs to be made is to you, Roderick Strong. In St. Paul, Minnesota, you accomplished what most men, hell, what most people in the history of wrestling could never accomplish. And that's pin me. Now, for all the ROH diehard fans who are hoping Roddy Strong will be the next great thing, the Samoa Joe killer, the man who's going to put an end to the streak, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You see, Roderick Strong, what happened in St. Paul was a fluke. What happened to you tonight? We prove positive why I am Samoa Joe. I am Ring of Honor. And tonight you'll learn why I am pro wrestling.
All right, cut. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, hello, excuse me. Hi, Samoa Joe. Hi. Hi. I got Morishima from Japan just flew in just to see the show. She just wanted to say hello. Hi, Morishima. This is
Nice to meet you,
Samoa
Morishima.
Joe. Morishima.
Welcome to Ring of Honor. I hope you can hack it.
なんすかこれ?
This matchup added to Glory by Honor 5 weekend to give the wrestling fans another big, high-impact matchup. Two wrestlers about similar in size, similar in style. They're both known for hard-hitting strikes and a bit of aerial ability as well. Davey Richards to take on Austin Aries.
Davey, go back a few months to when we first saw Davey Richards. It was you that was comparing him to Austin Aries from the first time we saw him. Very similar styles, and now we get to see them against each other.
Two very explosive wrestlers in terms of their offense. Give Davey Richards an opening, he'll strike, particularly with his lethal kicks and chops. Great running forearm strike, has been using that butterfly brainbuster to finish off his opponents from time to time. Of course, Austin Aries known for the brainbuster himself. So almost like mirror images in terms of style.
Austin Aries got the better of that exchange with the snapmare takeover.
Of course, Austin Aries sustained those broken ribs in England during the ROH World Tag Team title defense for Aries and Strong against the Briscoe brothers. Sidelined him for the second event in England that weekend, but he is in action here tonight, wrestling despite the injury, though he is definitely not 100%, but he's still going to give it a go.
Some people question whether he should be competing or not. You got to give the champions in Ring of Honor a lot of credit. You know, Bryan Danielson competing tomorrow night despite that serious shoulder injury. You got the broken ribs of Austin Aries, and Austin Aries is still going at it. I'm looking forward to a great match here between Austin Aries and Davey Richards.
Just shows how proud the champions are in Ring of Honor of wearing those championship belts to really show that they are the best wrestlers. They'll tough it out, injury or not, in order to prove that they deserve to hold those titles. Davey Richards controlling the arm of Austin Aries here. He rolls forward to escape. Richards maintaining control of the arm there. Rolls forward once again. Trying to grab hold of the head of Richards. Front chancery back and forth. Richards maintaining the front chancery on Aries.
Austin Aries manages to get back to his feet. Richards still has the hold though. Nice reversal though from Austin Aries into the top wrist lock.
And Jimmy Bauer joining us in the booth once again.
Whoa, big kick from Davey Richards, but the reason I'm here is the rain's beginning to come down a little bit harder now. You might see some of the fans getting a little bit distracted there, a little water on the lens right there. And I just want to apologize to the great fans in Connecticut here. This show coming hours from being canceled. We managed to get the tent at the last minute. Unfortunately, the weather not really cooperating with us tonight. So I just wanted to thank the fans for bearing with us here tonight. We promise you it's going to be a great evening. And, well, let's just hope that the weather clears up.
All right, thank you, Jimmy Bauer. And despite the adverse conditions, the fans here in attendance in Connecticut, as well as the wrestlers, looking to bear with these conditions and put on one heck of a show as we kick off Glory by Honor 5 weekend. Head scissors applied by Davey Richards, keeping Aries down.
You see the pressure applied there from Davey Richards as he flexes those hips to really try to squeeze the life out of Austin Aries.
Looking to escape the head scissors. Watch out for the drop kick, Davey. Aries is a master of escaping head scissors.
Davey was trying to avoid it.
But Davey's got this cinched in pretty tight. Takes him out on the drop kick. And connects with a kick to the chest. Davey back to his feet, a little agitated. And a kick of his own. These two getting into a kicking contest with one another. And instead of kicking, Davey Richards having the side headlock.
Very wise move by Austin Aries there.
Rolls to the other corner. Back elbow off the second rope. Nice work from Austin Aries. One half of your World Tag Team Champions to defend the titles tomorrow night with his partner Roderick Strong against Chris Hero and Double C Claudio Castagnoli.
We got to see Chris Hero again tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully tomorrow night, after Aries and Strong retain the titles, we won't ever see Chris Hero in an ROH ring ever again.
Right now, Austin Aries taking the fight to Davey Richards. Sends him off the ropes. Davey Richards able to hold on, though. Ducks down and sends Austin Aries over. Austin landed on his feet. Nice balance. Hits the forearm. And slingshots in, but nobody home.
Looking for that senton. But Richards with the back elbow takes him right back down. Richards with Aries by the head. Bringing away on the arm now. Forcing him down to a knee. Taking him off his feet. Series of hard chops followed up by the kick to the chest. Wearing out the chest of Aries. Cover. Only a near fall. Changes it up into the chin lock. Going to take away the energy of Austin Aries.
Davey Richards trying to wear him down, but Austin Aries getting back up. Still has some fight left.
You got to admire Davey Richards thus far in the match, being a good sportsman and not focusing on the injured ribs of Aries, instead just trying to out-wrestle him. But there's a knee to the midsection. I spoke too soon.
And just as you say it, you knew it was only a matter of time before he would try to target those ribs. Maybe he was trying to wear down Austin Aries enough to the point where Austin would be unable to protect those ribs.
He's got Aries in a weakened position right here. Backbreaker over the knee from Davey Richards. Wrestler who has a very bright future here in Ring of Honor. Entered ROH in a big way with victories against a veteran of ROH competition in Jimmy Rave. Where is the embassy this weekend, by the way? We haven't seen Prince Nana or Daisy Hayes as of late, and I haven't found out anything about where Prince Nana was in the Midwest just a couple weeks ago. Missing in action, even though Jimmy Rave and Sal Renaro were in competition. Hopefully Gary Michael Capetta can get some answers for us.
Austin Aries fighting back now. Overhand chop and a forearm.
Aries reverses the Irish whip. Richards with the handspring. And gets drop kicked right in the back of the head by Aries. Great defensive maneuver there from Austin Aries. Only two. Richards known for, after that handspring, connecting with the spin kick, that Aries took away his momentum right out of midair. Hard kick right to the spine.
And Aries caught him before he could ever even try to initiate that spin. Got caught right behind the head.
Only gets a near fall, and Davey really feeling the effects on his back. Aries slowly picking him up, measures him. Going to work on the back of that neck.
Davey Richards collapses in the corner. But Austin Aries isn't letting up, Dave.
Not at all. Trying to soften up that neck for the brainbuster.
Break it up. Back off.
Bringing it on the arm of Davey Richards. Chest first into the corner. Aries now. Drives him down with the side slam. Aries back to his feet.
You saw Aries checking his nose there for blood. He may have gotten hit with one of those hard Davey Richards kicks in the face.
Snapping the throat of Davey Richards on the top rope. And there he gets that senton. Frog elbow across the chest. Too close to the ropes. Pulls that leg away from the ropes, but still only gets two.
And it's at this point in the matchup, Dave, that it's really important for Davey Richards to try to make a comeback, as Austin Aries seems to be inflicting damage at will.
Trying to get that brainbuster, but down to a knee to block is Davey Richards. Just drops him down like a gourd buster. And bridging forward with the chin lock applied. He has the arm trapped as well. A lot of pressure put on that neck, and Aries has been softening up.
Davey Richards has a long way to go to try to reach that bottom rope. Crawling with all his might.
He's past the H. Can he reach the bottom rope?
Come on. What do you say? Come on.
He does.
Go. Break it up.
Forces a break of the hold as Austin Aries thinks about what to do next here to try to put away Davey Richards.
Austin Aries may have taken a little too much time there trying to contemplate his next move. As Richards hit a kick out of nowhere.
What a victory this would be for Davey Richards if he is able to defeat a former ROH World Champion and one half of the current World Tag Team Champion. There's such great momentum thus far in Ring of Honor competition. And a victory against Austin Aries would propel him even higher. chop from Aries.
And now Davey Richards doubled over in the center of the ring. Austin Aries has him, tries to send him into the corner, and Richards reverses and connects.
Forearm exchange by both men. Either man going down. Both just trying to shake off the effects into the midsection of Davey Richards. Reversal of the whip. Aries into the buckle. Leaping forearm strike. Goes for the clothesline. Aries with the elbow. And a big clothesline. Both men are down. Both men connecting at the very same time with the double clothesline as Todd Sinclair administering the double count on both athletes as the ring continues to pour down hard here in Connecticut.
Austin Aries at least is back to his knees.
Very unusual atmosphere here with the rain as these two men do battle. Slap across the face, exchange from both men. Forearms now. Both men staying on their feet. Kick to the chest.
Kind of a throwback, Dave, to the origins of our business. Two men just beating each other up in a tent.
Very carnival-like atmosphere here tonight. Trying to roll him over. Too close to the rope. Richards knew where he was at, grabbed hold of the bottom rope.
And Austin Aries obviously very disappointed there. Thought he had the victory. Too close to the ropes. Picks up Richards now. He's going to have to try something else, but Richards comes back. Kick right to the face.
Big slap. Another big boot to the face. Drop kicks the leg out from Davey Richards before he can throw a third boot. Struggling to get back up now. Austin Aries has got it. There's the handspring, and there's the kick. But Davey Richards, so much has been taken out of him thus far in the match, he can't go for a cover right away.
Handspring 540 kick was enough to knock down Austin Aries. But can Davey Richards recover here?
Pulling Aries up. Going for the butterfly brainbuster. Aries down to a knee.
He calls this the DR driver. Let's see if he can hit it. No, instead, going for a suplex.
Drops the injured ribs of Austin Aries on the top rope. Springboarding off the second, connects with the drop kick, sending Richards to the ground. Davey Richards takes a chance and it pays off. Chanting ROH. They're braving the conditions and still having a great time with this hard-hitting action inside the ring. Davey Richards now just measuring Austin Aries. Hard kick to the chest. And again. Such great striking ability out of Davey Richards. Down goes Aries. Back up to his feet. Telling him to bring it on. Catches the boot of Davey Richards. Shin breaker and throws him on his head with the suplex.
And Davey Richards sent all the way into the corner.
That's all the drop kick. Rolls him over, cover. Only two, very, very close. Looking for the brainbuster. Can he get him up? Richards works his way out of it. Sent in the corner. Roll up by Aries. Only two. Going for the crucifix bomb. Can he get it? Richards has got him on his shoulders. Into the gutbuster over the knee. Fire bomb.
wasting any time. Going right back after the leg. Austin Aries trying to kick him off.
Got him in the corner once again. Here comes Aries right in the boot of Davey Richards. Stepping through on the leg. Rolling Aries down. Horse collar. The stretch muffler of Davey Richards. Will Austin Aries tap?
He may have to, Davis. He can't reach that bottom rope. Trying to pull himself over with everything he's got left. Can he make it? Yes, he does.
Good ring positioning there by Austin Aries. Able to grab the bottom rope and force a break. Davey Richards looking to follow up now. More brutal kicks from Richards. Boot to the side of the head. German suplex, but he lands on his feet. Kick to the head. Going for the brain buster. Gourd buster. Another kick to the head. Davey just barely getting the shoulder up.
How close was that, Dave? At the last possible moment. Split second. Just barely getting his shoulder up. And Austin Aries can't believe it.
They're going to follow up. Took too much time. Small package. Only two. Richards wants this victory. Backslide.
1, 2, 2.
Another kick to the head. A second brainbuster. Cover. And Austin Aries with the victory.
Here is your winner, Austin Aries.
everybody, Gary Michael Capetta here. We're in Connecticut. It's intermission time as we kick off Glory by Honor 5 weekend. And I've got with me, as you can see, Lacey and the Angels. I don't know what's going on here. Earlier tonight, you know, you guys were against each other in the Four Corners match. Are you a team? Are you not a team? Come on, clue us in.
You know, the only thing that you need to be concerned with is Lacey's Angels is getting wins. That's what we're all about here at this team. Wins for Lacey's Angels.
I'm about getting something.
Wins for Lacey's Angels, right? I mean, come on. This performance you put on tonight, it was so pathetic, Jimmy Jacobs. I tell you, time and time again, I need wins. Lacey's Angels cannot exist and make money without wins. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, man. What's the story?
Really?
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Tomorrow night, Jimmy Jacobs, you need to focus. We need some wins for Lacey's Angels. Do not let me down.
Jerk.
Oh boy, I don't know what to make of this triangle. I've never seen such a thing. Tomorrow, Lacey's referring to Ring of Honor's huge return to New York City, but right now we've got plenty of action here in Connecticut.
All right, cut. Thank
GMC, you are the man.
Okay, thanks.
Well
Walt. I
done.
appreciate
Well
that,
done.
man. I appreciate
Pleasure
that.
doing business with you.
Yes, sir.
I like the tie.
Thank you, sir.
Right on.
A little conservative, but well, no, it's good. It works.
Anyway,
Really?
so what's the plans for later on? What do you have in mind?
Thought we'd go on a little date, maybe a little steak and shake, maybe take you down by the bay.
At the bay?
We'll walk on the beach.
Sure.
And back to my motel, Super 8. Room 305. Shall we?
You get to the gym or something. Seriously.
Introducing first from East Lansing, Michigan, weighing 203 pounds, he is the holder of the top of the class trophy, Shane Hagedorn.
The code of honor is followed. The handshake on the masked man Delirious from Shane Hagedorn. There's the opening bell, and there goes Delirious. Hagedorn wants nothing to do with Delirious. All fired up like this.
I believe Shane Hagedorn is the first man to run for his life when Delirious has gone Delirious at the belt.
He's ready for action here. Of course, Shane Hagedorn, as of late in the locker room, has been sucking up to Adam Pearce quite a bit. Saw him carrying his bags the other day. thinking that maybe Adam Pearce can take him places in professional wrestling.
Which is kind of interesting because whenever I see Adam Pearce, he's sucking up to Jim Cornette.
Guess he learns from the best. Delirious ready to go here.
Shane Hagedorn's been complaining to the referee quite a bit, even though this match is only 3 seconds in. And what could he possibly be complaining about? Last time I checked, it wasn't illegal to run around when the bell rings.
Not at all. Back into the corner. A little tap on the chest for Shane Hagedorn, very confident wrestler himself.
Shut up!
Hagedorn, the holder of the ROH Top of the Class trophy. Indicative of being the best graduate to come out of the ROH Wrestling School. That's the Top of the Class trophy defended against his fellow graduates from the Ring of Honor School. Head trainer Brian Danielson. Delirious trying to get in the head of Shane Hagedorn. And into the mouth goes the hand. Shot to the midsection. Takes him down to the canvas. Into the mouth goes the hand once again. Delirious is a very odd wrestler.
Yeah, Delirious having quite the time with his tassels in this matchup. Shane Hagedorn back up.
Hagedorn's been known to use some shady tactics to try to get victories. Using the chain, brass knuckles. On he goes.
Dude, what do you think of Hagedorn's tattoo? It's almost like it's saying, kick me here, please.
Is that really what it means? I've always wondered. Sweeps the legs, that's what the drop down's for. To take the legs off from your opponent as he's running the ropes, and it works for Delirious.
Oh, let's go back down.
And trips him up face first into the canvas. And this crowd's loving it.
Delirious really getting fired up here. But Hagedorn really blocked the forearm there.
And again, takes up the leg of Shane Hagedorn. Delirious having a whole lot of fun here.
And Shane Hagedorn having a little trouble standing up.
Getting away on the arm of Shane Hagedorn. And a shot right to the mouth of Delirious.
Close fists right to the face. But Delirious comes out of the corner like a rocket. With that headbutt and takes down Hagedorn with a diving clothesline.
Delirious with the advantage. Caught her across the chest. Hagedorn sent across the ring into the buckle. It's the boot up into the face of the masked man. He connects with another boot. Right to the face. Standing on the bottom rope. Getting great height, a high flyer. Shane Hagedorn off the bottom rope. Delirious gets his shoulder up. Stomping away on Delirious.
Shane Hagedorn keeping it nice and simple, which is probably the best way to go when you're a young competitor in this sport. Stomping away at Delirious. You don't want to take any big risks and could lead to a mistake. Forearm there.
When you're a young wrestler in the sport, you want to get all the tools to be a solid professional wrestler. He's gotten those from the Ring of Honor school. You gotta wonder if maybe Brian Danielson's taught him some of these shortcuts.
Certainly very reminiscent of some of Danielson's tactics.
He's charging, top toe hold from Delirious, sends him face first into the turnbuckle. And now the panic attack, running knee to the side of the head. Hagedorn has also had the benefit of learning from both CM Punk and Austin Aries, previous trainers at the ROH school. Going for the Cobra Clutch. He's been using the Cobra Stretch to get submission victories out of his opponents as of late. Elbows from Hagedorn. Taking the eyes of Delirious across the top rope. Pulls him away from the ropes back to the center of the ring. Hip attack from Hagedorn. And once again. Make it 3 times.
And Hagedorn looks so proud of himself. And another hip attack.
Side Russian leg sweep. Floats over into a cover. And he gets 2. Hagedorn trying to get the submission here on Delirious with the crossface. Delirious trying to crawl toward the ropes. And he's got the bottom rope. Hagedorn must break.
And the hold appeared to be underneath the chin of Delirious. That may have been an illegal choke, which, since it's Shane Hagedorn, would not surprise me whatsoever.
Back to the midsection, and again, Delirious trying to get back to his feet. He does. Right to the midsection of Delirious. And now mocking Delirious. Just like Delirious is known to do. You don't want to piss him off. Up on the shoulder. Drops him chest and face first. Big kick from Delirious. Cobra clutch. Backbreaker over the knee. Turns him over. Cobra stretch. This could be it. Hagedorn tap from Delirious. Picks up the win.
Here is the by submission, Delirious!
Seconds. This place was Armageddon.
On the heels of Roderick Strong pinning the shoulders of Samoa Joe to the canvas in St. Paul, Minnesota just a few weeks ago, we had singles competition. Samoa Joe asking for a singles bout against Roderick Strong to sort of even the score with him.
Yeah, Dave, it was Roderick Strong and Austin Aries defending the ROH World Tag Team Championship against Samoa Joe and BJ Whitmer. And Roderick Strong picked up one of the bigger wins in his career when he hit the Gibson driver on Samoa Joe and pinned him 1, 2, 3.
It's not too often you see Samoa Joe pinned here in Ring of Honor, but Roderick Strong did just that. See if it's a little bit different this time in a singles match. These two have done battle down in Full Impact Pro in Florida at New Year's Classic 2005 and Unfinished Business. Two very hard-hitting matches from both competitors. Roderick displaying his strength, able to get the big man up on several occasions. See if he's able to do that here tonight. And while I'm at it, be sure to check out the FIP match on this DVD as a bonus. FIP and Shimmer matches on this DVD release. Two of the companies that Ring of Honor works with very closely.
Right now, Roderick Strong, nice bridge there on the submission. Handle lock on Samoa Joe. And now Roderick trying to turn Samoa Joe over.
Rolls the shoulders down to the canvas, lateral press, but can't keep him down. You have to do a lot more to Samoa Joe to weaken him into a position where he could be pinned again. What a feather in the cap it would be for Roderick Strong if he's able to pin Samoa Joe on 2 straight occasions when they're in the ring against one another.
You know, Roderick Strong and Austin Aries, one of the greatest tag teams I've ever seen. So for them to successfully defend their titles against Joe and Whitmer, you certainly can't call that an upset. But for Roderick Strong to defeat Samoa Joe in a singles match, it would just be huge for Roderick Strong.
Without a doubt, right there, Samoa Joe able to trip Roderick Strong and send him down to the canvas. A little bit of a warning. Not really doing a whole lot of damage with the maneuver. Getting into the head of Roderick Strong a little bit, showing him who's boss.
Samoa Joe with a side headlock. Both men look so focused in this match. Both men know what they're in for. It's going to be a hard-hitting encounter, no doubt about it. Both men are prepared. Roderick sends Joe off the ropes and a big boot right to the stomach.
Off the leg of Roderick Strong. He's doing damage, raining down with elbows on Roderick, but he's in the ropes.
Oh, side mount on Roderick Strong. He started raining down with those elbows, but luckily for Roderick, he was right next to the rope.
I mean to say raining, I mean, it is still pouring here in East Windsor, Connecticut.
Hey, fuck you! I'll fuck you up!
Roderick Strong needs to stay focused on Samoa Joe, not the fans here in attendance. As they walk up in the center of the ring, Roderick Strong turns it around on Joe, has him backed into the corner. Joe turns it around on Roderick, and there's a big chop. A thunderous chops of Roderick Strong right across the chest of Samoa Joe. Hard forearms as well. Pulls him out of the corner. Drives him down with the side slam.
Joe trying to roll out of the way. Roderick not wasting any time. Stomp to the back. And now picking up Samoa Joe.
Butterflying the arms. And for that butterfly suplex.
What a show of strength there from Roderick Strong to take over the big man into a cover. And not even one day.
Yeah, can't keep him down. He needs to wear down Samoa Joe. There's no way that Roderick's going to pin him in the opening minutes of a matchup.
Roderick Strong, of course, has got to be thinking Gibson driver because he already knows he can use that move to put Joe away.
Held down to the ropes, put on the brakes as Roderick went for the drop kick. Going for the leapfrog, Joe just caught him out of midair and handed him chest first.
What a throw there from Samoa Joe to catch Roderick Strong in midair and then just toss him straight into the mat.
Hard kick from Joe. And again. Just measuring him for those kicks. Joe hits very hard, and the same can be said for Roderick Strong. These two men are going to be feeling the effects later on this evening.
Yeah, both of these men, Dave, they give as good as they get. And you got to think the longer this match goes, just the more punishment they're going to inflict, the harder the strikes you're going to get, the more intense things you're going to get in this match.
You saw just how hard they hit in their FIP matches against one another. Saying the very same thing here in Ring of Honor. But from Samoa Joe, picking Roderick back up. Nightmare brings him down. Cock to the back, kick to the chest. And then he drops to complete the combo.
Connecticut showing their appreciation for Samoa Joe. Roderick Strong still down. Samoa Joe contemplating his next move. Off to go for a cover.
Roderick gets his shoulder up. Me too.
And Samoa Joe staring down the referee.
Death glare for the referee.
I guess he didn't agree with the cadence of that count.
Has him by the ears, pulling him back to his feet.
Joe alternates between the jab and the chop.
Has him in the corner. Another chop across the chest. Make it too.
And Roderick Strong doubled over in the corner. Samoa Joe, Dave, completely in control at this point.
Very methodical in his offense here. Making sure each strike counts. Looking to wear down Roderick Strong. Stretching the arms behind his back.
Has both of the arms tied up. And working over the head region as well.
Like a chin lock with the arms trapped as well. Paul Turner asking Roderick if he's had enough. Trying to hang in there.
Roderick really needs to try to get that left arm free to escape this hold. And now, variation of the Dragon Sleeper from Samoa Joe.
Roderick trying to work his way back to his feet. He does. Joe still with the head trapped. Roderick turns it around. Suplex right on his neck.
Backdrop suplex. Drop Joe right on the neck, as you said. And again, Roderick Strong living up to his name here.
Reversal of the whip. Roderick on the brakes in the corner, gets the boot in the midsection of Samoa Joe. Cross body up the second.
Come on!
Clothesline forearm, enziguri combo. And a big vertical suplex, but only gets two.
Can you believe the way Roderick Strong is throwing around Samoa Joe?
It's very impressive. Just how much power possessed by Roderick Strong.
People learn to not run at Joe in the corner.
ST Joe planting him in the canvas. Roderick in a world of pain right now. Samoa Joe takes his attention back to his opponent. Sends him into the corner. Leaping forearm strike. Another kick from Samoa Joe.
Back to the kick by Samoa Joe. What athleticism there.
And somebody got a dirty face, raking the boot across the face. That's a running start and just kicks Roderick Strong's face into the front row.
Poor Roderick Strong, the fans are chanting one more time, Dave.
And Joe's listening to them. And again. Always out to make the fans happy, Samoa Joe.
Roderick Strong taking a nap on that bottom turnbuckle. Has to be knocked absolutely loopy after those kicks to the face.
Trying to pull Roderick Strong up. He looks a little bit lifeless at this point. Two big running kicks from Samoa Joe with great momentum. Able to kick out. I'm sure his jaw is still in position. Again, getting his shoulder up.
Joe looks a little frustrated here. He's been staring down the referee, Dave, on several occasions. Very unhappy with the cadence of the count, but Samoa Joe needs to stay focused. Here he goes, going back after the head and neck of Roderick Strong. Good strategy on the part of Samoa Joe.
Well, if he wears Roderick Strong down, he doesn't have the strength to toss Samoa Joe around that ring like we've seen him do thus far.
They want to soften up that neck for the muscle buster.
Roderick trying to hang in there. Crowd getting behind Roderick. Back to his feet. Elbows to the midsection of Samoa Joe. Off the ropes he comes. Going for the half Nelson backbreaker. But Samoa Joe just too big. Fought right out of it and has the advantage once again.
Yeah, just shrugged him off. What a great counter from Samoa Joe. And now a neck vice.
Twisting away on the neck of Roderick Strong.
This was FIP, we call it the Zeus neck vice.
Hey, anywhere in professional wrestling. He pioneered the maneuver, did Zeus. And Samoa Joe borrowing a page out of his playbook. But Roderick, again, getting back to his feet. Elbows to the midsection once again. Again, trying to connect with the maneuver on Samoa Joe, but elbows to the side of the head of Roderick Strong in succession. What a strike by Samoa Joe.
Open hand palm strike.
Cover
on Roderick.
It's his shoulder up once again. Samoa Joe getting a little frustrated. The Roderick keeps hanging in there, kicking out.
And once again, staring down the referee.
Joe has looked very focused for this entire match thus far. Not only the death glares in the direction of the referee, but just the way that he's carrying himself against Roderick Strong. He's very serious, very focused. He wants to avenge that pinfall loss from St. Paul. Roderick trying to work his way out of this chin lock once again. More elbows to the midsection of Samoa Joe. Oh, big forearm. Roderick dishing it right back out, though. And again.
Both men, Dave, are so tough, and they're really showing it here as they trade these forearms back and forth.
Brutal chops from Roderick Strong. Backbreaker for Roderick. He'll turn the tide of this match.
Backdrop suplex into a backbreaker. We gotta wonder if it broke the knee of Roderick Strong.
Cover. Gets his shoulder up. Roderick displaying just what a powerhouse he is, able to get the big man up for that maneuver. And charges into the corner with the clothesline. And again. Leg lariat. Takes Joe down. Cover. Joe kicks out. Roderick with the legs of Samoa Joe now. And looking for the stronghold. Does he have himself enough for it? No. Cartwheel staying on his feet, connects with a drop kick, which sends Joe to the floor. The big twisting dive to the floor. Oh, sorry, the grass.
Well, the grass just happens to be the floor here tonight.
Needless to say, it's not very soft out there.
Roger put his body on the line to try to take out Samoa Joe. Give Roger credit. He's been fighting tooth and nail back and forth with Joe. Hasn't been intimidated whatsoever.
Joe rolled back inside the ring. Roderick looking to capitalize here. Gets that shoulder up. Roderick needs to follow up here. Go for another backbreaker of some sort. Or just more chops. Forearm strike connects off the ropes. Elevated and just planted. Chest first into the canvas. Powerbomb by Samoa Joe. Turns him over into the STL. You can see a submission right here from Roderick. Changes it up into the crossface.
It looked like Roderick was going to use that arm to reach the ropes. So Joe grabbed it, and now Roderick wisely using his feet to reach the ropes, forcing the break of the hold.
Very brutal contest on both men. Two of the hardest hitters here in Ring of Honor. Samoa Joe was one of the greatest ROH world champions for a reason. Roderick's been one half of the world tag team champions for a year for the very same reason, just how tough he is. Big power slam from Samoa Joe. Gets his shoulder up.
And the difference between a challenger and a champion, Dave, is being able to dig deep and find something else when it looks like you've got nothing left. Just that little something extra to fight back when all conventional logic says you've got nothing. And both Roderick Strong and Samoa Joe possess that, and we're seeing it on display tonight.
Joe pulls him back up, off the ropes he comes. Roderick catches him, sit backbreaker, he got him up. Rolls him over, cover. 1, 2. Joe gets his shoulder up again. Roderick wondering what he's got to do to put him away. Places Joe up top. Chop across the chest. Can he hit a superplex with that tent in the way? Wow, he does. Cover. No, only 2.
And Roderick working around the tent, not letting the conditions here alter his plans. Like a field goal kicker finding a way with the weather to adjust his kick to still find success. Roderick Strong not deterred here. He's taken the fight to Samoa Joe.
Joe comes off the ropes now. Goes for the big running boot. Roderick avoids it and cinches in the stronghold. He's made a lot of guys tap out to this very maneuver. Will Samoa Joe tap? No, Joe, too much power in the legs still. He's able to break free.
And Roderick says that's it. What could he have in mind here, Dave?
Hey, pinned him with the Gibson driver in St. Paul.
Oh, he's got the big man on his shoulder.
Buster. Off the ropes. Joe sweeps the legs of Strong. Took away all of Roderick's momentum.
Roderick wanted to go high, so Joe very wisely went low.
Joe with Roderick in the corner. Placing him up top, maybe for the muscle buster. Overhand chop to the chest. Looking for the muscle buster. Roderick sees it coming, he's trying to fight it off. Connects with the boot. Joe staying on his feet. Gibson driver! No, can't get him over. Trying. Modified version. Gets his shoulder up, almost like a butterfly suplex. Almost the same impact, but Joe gets his shoulder up.
And what you saw there was Joe trying to maintain his mass as well as he could, doing everything he could to try to avoid the Gibson driver. And Roderick Strong was able to take him over, but not flip him as fast as he needed to get the full effect on the Gibson driver.
Placing Joe on the top rope once again. Roderick looking for the superplex. Joe shoves him off. Forearm shot from Roderick. Again, the tent can be a factor here. Roderick back up to the second rope. Trying to get his balance, but Samoa Joe trying to fight his way out of this position. What is Joe? Joe's got him up on his shoulder.
Trying for fireman's carry.
Samoa Joe evens the score, and I would love to see a rematch sometime between these two warriors. main event time here in East Windsor, Connecticut. In June at Throwdown and Chi-Town Struggle, there were altercations between Kenta and the Briscoe brothers. Last month at Time to Man Up, the Briscoes defeated Kenta and his American protege, Davey Richards, when Richards was pinned. Now Kenta has brought his regular Pro Wrestling Noah tag team partner, Amichi Marufuji, to try to gain revenge on the Briscoes. And this is a dream tag team match anywhere in the world.
Dave, what an honor it is to have the GHC heavyweight champion Naomichi Marufuji in the house tonight, just under 1 week after having won the title at the Budokan Hall in Japan against Jun Akiyama.
And tomorrow night, he will put that championship on the line for the first time ever in the United States, first time during his title reign, against Ring of Honor's own Nigel McGuinness, who has also gone on several tours of Pro Wrestling Noah, scheduled to go back there very soon as well. Will Nigel go back to Japan, back to Noah, wearing the GHC heavyweight title? We'll find out tomorrow night.
Well, we've seen the Briscoes over the years, Dave, one of the most successful teams in the history of Ring of Honor. But tonight they're facing off against Kenta and Marufuji, one of the most successful teams in the history of the sport. Tag Team of the Year in the world on multiple occasions. And this is actually a reunion of sorts for Kenta and Marufuji, as currently in Japan, Kenta's current tag team partner is Katsuyori Shibata, as Marufuji has been wrestling more as a singles wrestler.
A big opportunity for the Briscoes to show that they are truly at the same level, the same caliber of a tag team as two of the very best in Japan. Marufuji now, collar and elbow tie up with Mark Briscoe. Makes the tag, in comes Jay.
Marufuji and Kenta's got to be weighing on their minds the huge title matches they have tomorrow night in New York, as Marufuji makes his first defense of the GHC title. He'll defend against Nigel McGuinness, and Kenta, it's been a long time coming, he's going to challenge Bryan Danielson for the ROH World title.
Right now, Kenta focused on the Briscoes though. He wants revenge.
Oh, definitely bad blood between the Briscoes and Kenta.
Back elbow connects right to the chest. Lateral press by Kenta. Measuring him for that kick. And again. Kenta hits so very hard. Keeping control of the head. A good shot of power right there from Jay Briscoe as he tags Mark back into the match.
Mark now, shoulder thrust to the midsection of Kenta. Briscoe brothers doing a good job of keeping Kenta away from his corner. And in his corner, fellow Pro Wrestling Noah stars here to support him, Muhammad Yone, Takushi Morishima, and Takashi Sugiura. Sugiura, the current holder of both the Tag Team Junior title and the Junior title in Pro Wrestling Noah.
Mark Briscoe going to work in the corner here. Got Kenta backed up. Reversal of the Irish whip. Briscoe into the buckle.
Coincidentally enough, Dave, it was actually Sugiura that defeated Kenta for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship earlier this year. And to take it one step further, Kenta and Marufuji battled each other for that very title in January.
Boot right across the throat of Mark Briscoe. As Marufuji back into the match. Just standing on the throat here, making it very hard to breathe.
All the body weight on the throat.
And now on the face.
On the mouth.
Draws a warning from senior official Todd Sinclair.
Marufuji, not the skinny kid he once was. That was over 200 pounds being driven down on the face.
He has put on a lot of weight to truly compete at the level of the heavyweight wrestlers in Pro Wrestling Noah. In control as he backs Mark Briscoe into the corner. And over he goes. And a chop across the chest. And again. And back into the corner of the Briscoe brothers. Jay Briscoe tagged back in. Pulls him out of the corner. Uppercut from Jay Briscoe.
Jay Briscoe sends Marufuji off the ropes and beats him with a drop kick right to the face. And pulls him away from his corner as fast as he can. Marufuji a little too close to Kenta for the comfort of the Briscoe brothers.
Vertical suplex. Dives down with the knee off the second rope. Lateral press. Only gets 2. Briscoes have looked in top form since returning to Ring of Honor here in 2006. Put on a lot more muscle mass at the top of their game. They look to wear the ROH Tag Team Championship, which has now become the World Tag Team Championship since the last time they held onto those belts. This would be a huge victory for the Briscoes internationally if they can earn a victory against Kenta and Marufuji.
Yeah, if there's anybody in the world of wrestling that doesn't know who the Briscoe brothers are, they certainly would if they defeat Kenta and Marufuji here tonight.
Kenta back into the matchup. Sends Jay Briscoe off, going for the sunset flip. Kenta trying to stay on his feet. Big slap right across the face. There's the applause of the fans here in East Windsor. Snapmare and traps him with the head scissors down on the canvas. Sinclair checking to see on his condition. Really looking to wear Briscoe down. Reaches the ropes with his boot. Kenta has the arms butterfly. Butterfly suplex.
Kenta now has Jay Briscoe up against the ropes. Shoots him off, flying tag, rolls through.
Big crossbody, cover. Kenta kicks out.
Kenta never even saw Mark Briscoe coming. And the great teamwork of the Briscoe brothers on display here tonight.
Getting that chinlock applied. Putting pressure down across the back as well, pulling up on the chin.
2, 3. Get out of the mouth. Come on, ref. Stay out of his mouth. Leave me alone. Knock it off.
Running from Sinclair. Headbutt right there. Mark Briscoe in control. Another headbutt. Makes the tag to his brother. Kenta trying to fight his way out of the corner.
Yeah, that's a lot of man to try to fight off by yourself.
Time to man up, Kenta. Head first into the top turnbuckle. Big beal out of the corner. Almost launching Kenta into the top of this tent. Kenta in a tenta. Kicking away at the shoulder.
Did you really just say Kenta in the tent?
I certainly did. I couldn't resist.
I've been thinking about that all night.
Clubbing away on the back of Kenta. Chop across his chest.
Kenta once again in the wrong corner.
Break it up. 1, 2.
Stomping away till he's down.
2, 3.
Boot raked across the face of Kenta. Here comes Mark Briscoe once again. Cross body. Jay Briscoe keeping an eye on Marufuji to make sure that he didn't get in the ring.
Well, Dave, that was the second time that Mark Briscoe was able to use a cross body to take down Kenta. But Kenta reverses. Oh, the boot up from Mark Briscoe.
Big power slam. Rolls into his own corner and makes the tag to Marufuji.
Marufuji, the GHC heavyweight champion. As we said earlier, what an honor to have him here tonight. Jumping elbow takes down Briscoe.
Gets his shoulder up there. Back chop. Tying up the legs of Mark Briscoe down on the mat. Snapping back.
Mark Briscoe really has nowhere to go here. At the mercy of Naomichi Marufuji.
Snapping down repeatedly. And into the Muda Walk he goes. Very reminiscent of the great Muda. Wrestler who a lot of these wrestling fans have grown up watching perform in the United States. Now we're seeing the very best out of Japan right here in Ring of Honor today.
Marufuji, the only man in the history of Japanese wrestling, hold the singles and tag team titles in both the heavyweight and junior heavyweight division.
The bow and arrow broken up right there. Marufuji puts the boots to Briscoe down in the corner. Mark Briscoe puts on the brakes and connects. Throws to his own corner and tags in Jay.
Both of these teams, Dave, so quick, so aggressive. Nice head scissors there. Takes over Marufuji.
Gets the elbow as well. He's able to kick out. Jay getting a little bit frustrated, but he can't put him away yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat what Jay said there. And now going after Marufuji on the ground.
Stretch plum cinched in. See if we can get a submission victory here for the Briscoes.
The referee checking on Marufuji.
Twisting away on the stretch plum.
Will Marufuji give it up, Dave? He's in the center of the ring. The move is locked in, but Kenta makes the save.
One big boot puts a stop to that. We're going to follow up here. Pulls Marufuji back to his feet. Drives him face first into the turnbuckle. And again. Drop toe hold into the turnbuckle. And drives the knee into the back, just getting a running start.
A running pelvic bone right to the back.
Oh, using the ropes for some extra leverage, and Todd Sinclair caught him. Trying to take a shortcut here to get the tag team victory.
Marufuji fighting back, trying to make his way back to his feet, but sent head first into the top turnbuckle.
Briscoe's doing their best here to try to make headlines. Slap across the face. Frequent tags on the side of the Briscoes here. Double team strategy. Double team shoulder block. Turns him inside out.
And just a week ago, Dave, defeating Kenta and Marufuji would have been a huge deal. But now, if they could defeat the GHC heavyweight champion, that's on a whole nother level.
Without a doubt. Going for the vertical suplex with Marufuji, grabbing the waist lock, several elbows though to the side of the head, drop toe hold, down goes Jay Briscoe. And connects with the drop kick to the side of the head, there's the tag to Kenta. Snapmare. Hard kick to the back, cover. It's his shoulder up. Snapmare brings him down once again. Drops the elbow. Second. That's the apron goes Kenta. Bringing himself back in.
The back kick right to the head.
There's the applause of these fans. Kenta now neck breaker. Right into a cover. Only two. Made the tag right there to Marufuji. Snapmare from Kenta, setting him up. And drives down with great force with the elbow into the chest.
Yeah, slingshot elbow drop from Marufuji. Even with the additional mass, you can still fly around with the best of them.
Trying to take away his energy. The Shinamaki cinched in, Cobra clutch. Trying to relieve the pressure of the hold.
Jay Briscoe almost had the ropes, but Marufuji very wisely turned him around.
He's got the shoulders down, but only for two. Shoulders down once again. Trying to, almost had the shoulders down again. Trying to force those shoulders against the canvas for three.
Both locked in a fair amount, but luckily for Jay Briscoe, his brother able to make the save.
Stomping away now. Marufuji took too much time. Allowing Jay Briscoe to fire away. Forearm exchange between these two men. Toe to toe. Both men broke clotheslines at the very same time. They both connect and they both go tumbling down to the mat.
Yeah, Dave, they both had the same idea and they both paid for it. And who's going to be able to make the tag first? Will it be Marufuji or will it be Briscoe? Their partner's so desperate to get in here.
Double count administered by Todd Sinclair. Briscoe pulling toward his corner. The tag. And there's the tag to Kenta. Crossbody does not pay off on this occasion. Kick combo from Kenta.
I went for the crossbody one too many times.
Through the legs. Leg suplex. Broken up. Marufuji now with Mark Briscoe. Leapfrog and a spin kick. Takes Marufuji off his feet, but Kenta's right there. Hard kick to the back. Rolls out of harm's way out to the apron.
Mark Briscoe slingshots in with a double stomp.
Here comes Marufuji. He gets dumped with the suplex.
Heading on suplex there for Mark Briscoe. Waving in his brother.
Got Kenta up.
Get up, come on, no.
Double team neck breaker. Cover. Kenta gets his shoulder up. Mark Briscoe can't believe it.
They got his shoulder up, but just barely, Dave. Kenta could be seriously injured here.
There's the tag. Jay back in, the legal man. No double team work from the Briscoes.
But Kenta coming back now out of nowhere.
Kicking his way out of that predicament. Regular missile drop kick on both of his opponents. And tags Marufuji. Into the corner now with Jay Briscoe.
And showing their appreciation for Marufuji. Jumping elbow into the corner.
Kicks away at the knee. Big running clothesline. Only two. Waistlock. Going for the German suplex.
Jay tried to fight it, was able to.
Marufuji lands on his feet. Going for the kick, but blocked. Makes the tag. Mark Briscoe legal. Springboard spin kick. He kicks out. Both teams showing just why they're so good at tag team wrestling. Both at the top of their game. Oh, big clothesline, turns him inside out. And there's the tag to Kenta. Kenta with Mark Briscoe. Big running boot.
Kenta has him hooked.
Fisherman suplex. Cover. Reversal of the whip. Into the steel barricade goes Marufuji.
Kenta working over Mark Briscoe now.
Trademark Kenta combo. Off the ropes. And gets pressed. Left belly driver. Super kick. Sheared away. Whistle drop kick. Buzaki knee kick from Kenta.
Special match they're getting to see, Dave. Kenta and Marufuji versus the Briscoes. It's everything we thought it would be.
Another big running boot in the corner. And placing Mark Briscoe on the top turnbuckle.
Look at Kenta having mine here, Dave. Watch out for Jay Briscoe.
From behind with the forearm to the lower back. He's up on the shoulders of Jay Briscoe. Bad position for Kenta. Tiger suplex. And lands the kick to the midsection. Mark Briscoe in a bad way now. Kenta sends him into the corner. Big boot in the corner. Regular leaping off the back of Kenta by Marufuji. Briscoe.
That would have been it, Dave, those combination kicks. But Jay Briscoe saves the match for his team. But Mark Briscoe in a lot of trouble.
Penta calling for the go to sleep. This has pinned everyone here in Ring of Honor. Penta undefeated. Big boot. Off the ropes comes Mark Briscoe. Up on the shoulders. Go to sleep. What a way to end the first night of Glory by Honor 5 weekend. We head to the Manhattan Center tomorrow night for Kenta versus Bryan Danielson, Fuji versus Nigel McGuinness, the Briscoes versus Samoa Joe and Homicide, plus a special appearance by the legendary Bruno Sammartino. We will see you tomorrow night in New York City.